Is I, Hank the Tank. Let me know if the audio's bad, if I need to just use regular audio instead of a microphone. I'm in India. I am in the region of Hyderabad, India, um, with a certain friend and his estate. I am chilling like a villain. Just got in from a 22 to 24-hour flight. I'm not sure what the exact numbers were, but I mean, let me think. Oh shit. 12, 2 hours, 2 hours later, and eight. At least 20-hour flight, series of flights that resulted in 20 hours being spent in the air. And now I'm here. Hank is finally here in India. I planned this trip with my buddy for the last month, and finally here. So you're going to be hearing from Hank the Tank now in India for the next couple of weeks. I'm here, dude. Yeah, Hank the Engine Man, Hank the Indian. Yeah, we used to scalpel, man. We used to do all sorts of shit. Trip. Yeah. Well, it's not exactly a regular trip. I've gone on plenty of trips with my friend. I've been to New York with him. I've been more south in L.A. with him. I've gone to Bakersfield a few times. So yeah, this is just one of several trips because he's a very close friend of mine, and he wanted me to meet his family. So I'm finally here. Big money maker. Not exactly. I'm not here to make any money. Although part of the trip could be me helping him out with a few business negotiations, but for the most part, I'm just here to hang out and meet his family, and as well as enjoy the place that I'm visiting that he owns. New Delhi, close. Well, it's Hyderabad. It's like South central India. Let's see, New Delhi. What the hell is that? Okay, let me take a look. Is my audio good, by the way? God damn it, just show it on the map. No, it's not that close. It's not that close. All right, we're back. I think we're back. We're back. Okay. New Delhi close? No, it is not. It is not close. How's India and how's the arrival? I haven't gotten much of a overall summary of it because I just got here. I haven't even been able to see it during the day. I just saw a few night lights. But it's pretty from what I've seen. The lampposts are very, very high up. Street lights are super high up. Um, Bright lights everywhere you go. Um, all over the attractions, all over the buildings, just bright lights everywhere. Um, the place that I'm at, it's sort of a theme park, so it is massive. It is a ginormous property. So I had to even just getting to the hotel took 10 minutes. So I'd say extravagant is the word I'd put. But that's only for where I am, which is Hyderabad in a very specific location in Hyderabad. I can't give an overall encapsulation of India from just a few hours I've spent here. But I will say it's, I like the nightlife so far. And I'm sure I'll like it even more once I wake up. What about Melvin the Young Assassin Gillard win in his last fight? Melvin Gillard won his last fight. Enjoy India. Thank you, Milo Stoner. I appreciate it. Melvin Gillard. Man, he's still alive and kicking, huh? I have to look that up now. God damn this Wi-Fi. Didn't know there was a theme park there. Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you look up theme parks in Hyderabad, you can probably guess which one it is. It's the main attraction of Hyderabad in terms of entertainment. It's hosted about 3,500 movies in its span as a film company. Um, gonna get real tired of this Wi-Fi if it keeps fucking up on me. There you are. All right, what was his last fight? You saying the young assassin won his last fight. Shit, I'll look it up on my own fucking. Oh wait, is it working on Tapology? No, it's not. Let's go to Tapology. God damn it. Okay, Melvin Gillard. All right, we're back. Boom. What are your thoughts on Jimmy Kimmel returning? I'm very grateful. Um, I think no TV host should be canceled and pulled off the air for a few comments about a political event, especially given that that's his main appeal. And he really didn't even go that hard at the Charlie Kirk thing. He was just talking about political factions' reactions to it and how they've spun it, which is very important journalism. And they just cut him for it. So they didn't even cut him for the right thing. If he actually made an offensive joke about Charlie Kirk, hey, they've got an excuse. But he didn't do any of that. He just basically ragged on the powers that be that are actually exploiting the death and using it for um, nefarious means, so malevolent and intentions. So he was literally just doing some cultural criticism and some political criticism, and it lost him his job for a couple days, and then they had to bring him back because of public pressure, which shows guys that the power is in the people's hands. If the people put pressure on these billionaires and these companies and these giant moguls and these political juggernauts, you can get change if enough voices are heard and there's enough backlash to things. So, keep your voices heard, guys. Make your voices heard, or else they are gonna do whatever they want, and you can do shit about it unless you do something about it. Lag. Am I lagging now? I don't think I'm lagging now. I mean, I can check my. Actually, I'm not going to because I don't want to ruin the Wi-Fi again. But yes, I'm in India, guys. Sorry if the stream's lagging a little bit. I think I should be good right now. Am I good? Pretty sure I'm good. Um. Anyway, yeah. No, I'm not going to touch the phone. Is there anything else you guys want to ask me? Oh, well, I can basically do a bit of a recap of what my flights were like. Let's take a look. So I have a few videos to show. Um, Lagging before, but you're great now. Yeah, it's just weird, man. It was going really well. Let's see if there's anything too revealing about some of these things. No, this one isn't. All right, so here's me at the airport, getting ready. Boom. Let's take a look at another one. This is me taking off, I believe. There we go. Took off from the airport. And off I went into the ocean blue. Came across this series of lakes and weird waterways. Do you guys see that? Look at these crazy ass waterways I went past. It's a crazy shape. Um, Came across a mountain. Oh, let's zoom in on it. Big old mountain. While I was in Washington, while we were flying over Washington at the time. Um, and then this was pretty. The airplane had like a filter for the windows, so there was like purple, blue, red, different kinds of colors outside. Lagging before, but great now. Was the flight good? Yeah, it was. Then this was yeah, this is a good one. If the video would actually fucking pause when I asked it to. This is us leaving Amsterdam. We took off from Amsterdam. Let's see. What else did I film? And then this was me heading to the movie studio from the back of the vehicle. They picked me up at Hyderabad Airport. Let's see if there was anything else I saw. Anything cool? Um, this is all stuff I'm probably going to do for a blog. Yeah, there's more footage of us heading through. God damn it! Yeah, it was sort of cool. There were. How can I show this? The street lights were super high in the sky. I didn't get to see much. because it was the dead of night by the time that they picked me up. It was midnight. Um, but this is going through the studio. Look at this long ass driveway, dude. Long, 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 long driveway to get where I am now. It keeps going. It's literally the biggest film set slash production company in the entire world. This is like fucking Jurassic Park. And I even told them like, dude, this is I'm getting memories of Jurassic. I'm getting like uh South Jurassic Park vibe. And then let's see. Uh this is where I'm at, guys. Yep, that's the place. Um this is a nice spread I got just right behind me actually. Sweet ass fruit spread, chocolate spread. Good shit. That's nice. And this is me doing my selfie for the video. Where you at? I'm in Hyderabad, India right now. Hello, Nano, by the way. Keen for the vlog. I will have it posted. I'm glad that the internet's not tripping out on me, by the way. It's looking good so far. It's looking smoother. How long was it from America to India? So, um, let's see. I think the first flight was around like close to 11 hours. 11 hours to Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and then I had to wait for 2 hours for another, departure flight from the Netherlands to, India. It was cool being in the Netherlands, by the way, because I got some ancestors from there. So it was nice sort of taking a look around. I didn't get to really see much, honestly. It was a very short time period. I met somebody on my first plane ride who's actually seemed was pretty cool to me, and we shared some socials. So um, I'm definitely going to be messaging that guy often. I met a new friend. I met a new friend on my first flight. He was a pleasure to talk to. Talked about movies and stuff, and I was watching Blade Runner 2049, and I discussed scenes in that film. um, I just went back and forth with him. He has relatives in India as well. Um, so I got to chat it up with him. I think I made a new friend. And then a very nice girl helped me through airport security. Once I actually landed in India, you got to show a lot. You have to show quite a bit to the airport security um, in Hyderabad. So that was a pretty stressful process, getting through the rush of the crowd. There were still a bunch of people outside the airport, and it was like 12 o'clock in the morning. It was 12 in the morning. It's currently 5 in the morning, and yet I still stream this. Um, and yet I was able to find my buddy's people, and they drove me over here. So that's the long and short of it. I also met another dude from India who was just sort of a wacky guy. He made me order 3 coffees from the back of the uh, from the back of the plane, like asking the stewardess to get us 3 coffees with sugar and creamer. Um, and then I was just goofing around and joking with him the whole time. He was like, it's like talking to an Indian Vinny, basically. So that was fun. I hate to say it, bro. Looks like he blows up toys in his free time. Are you saying that I'm Sid? I want to touch the pony. I want to ride the pony. We toys can see everything. So play nice. Ah! Where are your little friends now? Oh man, Sid. Looks dope, bro. Yeah, yeah, it's nice. I don't know if I should show you the outside. Um, There isn't much to see. There is a giant golden frickin' temple, like, somewhere in the very, like, top right corner, but I doubt that you'll be able to see it, so maybe when I stream this, like, in the morning, I can show you guys what's going on outside, but basically, that's the whole collection of everything I managed to, capture and record. Um yeah, actually, I paid for this trip. Usually my buddy is helping with expenses when we're doing stuff and going out, but this time I returned the favor and I bought this trip. So I'm putting investment back into him, man, and it just shows we got a good bond going. We got a good friendship. Um, it's built on trust. Um, and sacrifice. So, man, last time I met him, I had to go all the way over to New York City and get a hotel room all by myself. You guys, some of you might remember that when I streamed for a couple days from New York City. But and now I'm here in Hyderabad, and I will continue to document my time here and continue to show you guys some clips from my time here in this big ass theme park, as well as hopefully some other stuff outside the theme park. I got to be real careful because with food and water, I just got to make sure that I'm not eating stuff that's getting touched by parasites and diseases and uh, uh, what other stuff, viruses. Got to be careful. So we'll see what happens, guys. That's dope, bro. What are you doing out there? What am I doing out here? I'm basically gonna enjoy the theme park, as well as meet my friend's family, all the family members. He's going through a very big transition right now. He's been elevated to a pretty important position at the company, and wouldn't say he's stressed out, but he's definitely his time's a lot more occupied. He graduated recently, um, so he's been very busy, but he still wanted me to fly out here and meet him and his family. So he's still committed to our friendship and you know us having time for each other. So yeah, only drink bottled water, brother. I got this water from actually the Amsterdam. Wait, where did I get this from? I got it from Amsterdam. Um, went to get filled up this little bottle with water from the local drinking fountain at the Amsterdam airport. So that's old ass water, but I also I am stocked to the brim with bottled water. So I will be enjoying that. I did have a little bit of a scare. I had a little bit of a scare tonight because they immediately were like asking me if I wanted something to eat after my flight, and I was like, "Okay, sure, if you want." Um, and they gave me a bunch of food, which was super cool of them. But part of it was they had some fruit slices, and I talked with my mom about this, and she was like, "Ooh, got to be careful because sometimes." Well, we don't know if the fruit slices are, like, washed with tap water or not, and if you're eating, like, fruit slices with tap water on it, like, that could have some diseases, some viruses, some parasites on there, and I asked the hotel staff, like, "Hey, are you sure that this is okay for me to eat? Are you sure that I can eat this?" And they were like, "We are absolutely certain that you can eat this and it's not gonna do you any harm." And so I was like, "Okay, I trust you. I'm gonna eat these, but, I'm just concerned." And then, I had some of the fruit that they, gave me. So, hopefully, they washed that, fruit with purified water. I hope they did. Uh, I'm gonna probably check in with them about that, uh tomorrow. So hopefully that's all good. I mean, this place does have a good food agency rating, though. They it I looked it up, and this place's food standards are very up to date. very very high on the food safety charts. So hopefully I didn't just poison myself. Nice. Use it wisely, young buck. I will. They got plenty of it. How long are you in India? I will be here in India for 2 weeks, my friends. 2 weeks. And so get used to it. Tank the Tank is going to be streaming from India for a long time to come. And we'll see how the hell I'm able to even time any of this shit, but here I am. Um what's going on here? I'm just checking this. Sweet. All right. Uh do you guys want me to keep talking about India, or do you want me to get into some predictions that I have for Dana White's Contender series? Cuz I will be going through some predictions. Um because apparently I when is it? Is it 3 o'clock? I think it's 3 o'clock Pacific time. Pacific time now. Yeah. Oh, 4:46. Jesus Christ, I need to get through these picks quick. Oh shit. 2 weeks is a good time. Yeah, it is. What time is it there now? It's 5 in the morning. I've only gotten like 4 hours, 5 hours sleep from the flights, but I figured that I might as well stream right now since I'm not going to get much sleep anyway. I'm waking up early in the morning. So I thought I might as well. Let's get into the picks really quick because apparently Contender Series is coming up fast. Fast. So let's get into it. Quick summary for anybody who wants the picks right away. Because we only got a couple minutes left. Rafael Tobias, I got him winning by round one sub over Jair de Oliveira in the light heavyweight division. Javier Reyes, I think, is going to lose to Justice Torres. I think Justice Torres is going to knock out Javier Reyes in the second round. Sofia Montenegro, I think she's going to win a decision against Jaisla Chavez. Murtazali Magomedov's going to get a round one sub on Brian Zurcher. And Danny Barber, or as I like to call him, Danny Babar, like the elephant from that children's book series, or the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. I think he's going to knock out Montaz Kondratavicius in round one. So those are quick. Those are quick picks in case you guys need to get those in. Yeah, but I can go through it in more detail as well if you guys want me to. All right, man, the timing of these things is crazy. Um, I think I might as well go through the picks now more in a more advanced way if you guys want me to, or we can just keep talking about my trip to India. Probably not going to be streaming too long. I need to hit the sack eventually, but if there's anything you'd like me to chat about, I am willing to. Also, the plans that I have for my trip here in India is they're pretty open, so and loose, flexible. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing here, but it's definitely going to be an experience. Dum 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 dum. Dum da dum dum dum. Okay. I might as well go through the picks. Might as well. So Rafael Tobias, how tall is he compared to? Okay, he's much taller than Jair de Oliveira. Really long reach as well, so he's got height and reach advantages. He can get nice finishes on the feet, but Jair de Oliveira is pretty shit on the ground. Like he does not do well off of his back. Um, Tobias can be really good on the ground when he wants to. He's a decent wrestler. Jair de Oliveira seems like a BJJ soy boy who's just gonna, wrap his legs around your back while he's on bottom. He's that kind of fighter. So I think Tobias is gonna smush him, take him down, sub him up in round one. Either that or knock him out with ground pound. Last fight was against a 3-5 dude a year ago. 7-7. This is bad competition, folks. Um, Tobias is at least finishing guys with winning records. So give me Rafael Tobias by round one sub. Let me check if my uh, internet is good. Okay, it's still good. Excellent. Then we got Javier Reyes against Justice Torres. This is in the featherweight division. Javier Reyes, I've actually seen this dude fight live before. I've actually seen him fight in an arena, like as a member of the crowd. I have watched Reyes fight live. It was against Chris McCate in Santa Cruz. I saw him fight in Santa Cruz. And he got sort of schooled by Chris McCate, who's mostly a wrestler, but he got outstruck on the feet, dude, by a dude who's very much primarily a wrestler. BJJ Soy Boy. Yeah, pretty much, dude. It's a trend. Not everybody can be Charles Oliveira, man. Most people are fucking Kron Gracie. Javier Reyes lost unanimous decision to Chris McCate, who's primarily a wrestler. Not a good look. 9-4 guy. He subs up, great, but that's 9-4. Other than that, he's needed wins, outside of LFA, which is a bad look. Meanwhile, Justice Torres has knocked out some dudes in Fury FC, but they're also pretty shit. Lost to Cameron Graves, which really made me sort of doubt picking him here. But if this dude has any takedown defense whatsoever, if he can keep it on the feet at all, I think he can knock out Javier Reyes. Reyes just doesn't impress me that much on the feet. He's fun to watch. He's fast. He's fluid and all that, but he just can't seem to put his combinations together with much effectiveness. His volume's pretty low. He just throws crazy strikes in hopes that they land. Now, maybe they will here, but Justice Torres is a pretty experienced and conventional boxer. So I think he's going to keep himself safe for the most part on the feet. And again, if he can stuff any takedowns here, he should be able to weather the storm and knock out Reyes. So give me Justice Torres to win by round 2 knockout. And then in the women's flyweight division, it is Sofia Montenegro against Gisela Chavez. Sofia Montenegro, Argentine women's MMA fighter, flyweight. Man, she's taken on some shit competition, hasn't she? Was looking good until she fought this lady, Gisela Luna, and then she got knocked out in round 1 in seconds. But since then, she's been pretty composed, beaten all right competition. But she does get beat up. Her chin is sort of a magnet here. She leaves her guard very loose, poor striking defense, chin up in the air. It's sort of worrying. But Gisela Chavez hasn't beaten any women with a pulse. Literally none of the women that she's fought have even gotten a win. None of them have gotten a win. So, that's not very impressive to me at all. Sofia Montenegro, she's beaten some decent competition. Like she beat someone with a 3-0 record. She's all right. Can she implement her wrestling here at all? I think maybe she could if she needed to. I think she's more technical than the Sofia we saw 3 years ago. And Chavez, I just can't trust her. I can't trust her. She's dealing with someone with an actual winning record here. So give me Sofia Montenegro. I think she's going to win a decision, but this is going to be a war right here. And then a co-main event between Brian Zerker and Murtazali Magomedov. I I got Magomedov by round 1 sub. Oh, the highlight. Jesus. Seriously, you gotta steal Justin Gaethje's shtick of all people? That's sorta sad. Hmm. But, his highlight is mostly that he's getting subs. He did get a knockout on the feet. Okay, that's impressive. Got a triangle choke against the 7-2 guy, rear naked choke here, arm triangle here. He's very good at finding the sub once it hits the mat. And to give him his credit, he did, uh, get a knockout in his last fight. Got a triangle in his last fight, but he was looking beaten up a little bit on bottom in that fight. Brian Zerker, he's a PFL guy. He's he's had some experience against all right opponents. Something tells me that Magomedov's just gonna take him down. Something tells me he's just gonna be a fucking Middle Easterner, smash everybody, kill everybody, braza kind of fighter, and he's just gonna wrestle fuck him, be a wet carpet, get him down, lock up a sub. Simple as that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think Murtazali's just sort of a phenom on the ground. As much as Zerker can be a threat on the feet, I feel like he's gonna get put on the mat at some point. And if he does, I think Magomedov's just gonna sub him up. It's simple as that. So give me a Murtazali by round 1 sub. And finally, the main event between Donnie Barber and Montas Kondratavicius. This is going to be a war. Both these guys are knockout artists, middleweight, sloppy ass strikers. But I will say that Barber is a little less sloppy than Prey Mantis. He can find subs if he wants to. He's got an anaconda choke, knockouts with elbows. The only problem is that he's been gone for a while. 9 months isn't that long, but before that, like a long stretch of time. 9 months ago to 2 years ago. That's the distance between his last couple fights. That's 3 months. 9 months. I mean, let's adjust that to 10. So 10 to 2 months and then another year. Another year. So that's 14, 17 months, which is 1.5 years between his last 2 fights. Not a good look, but I will say he's looked good in the fights that he's had because it seems like he's a more patient fighter and he's got better striking defense. Kondratavicius beat Michael Takamu, but Takamu sort of sucks. Before that, beat a guy in Cage, lost to an actual good guy in Aries. Had to beat a 0-6 guy before that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's taken on as good a competition. I don't think he's shown as much range in his offense as Danny Barber. And something tells me that Montez is just going to swing for the fences and Barber's going to like catch him with a counter or something. So give me Barber by round 1 knockout. I think he's going to be the more slick guy on the feet. And that's pretty much it for Hank's Contender Series picks. I really didn't have the time to finish all my PFL predictions, but I was able to get in my picks for Tuesday. So that's going to do it for that. And I'm probably going to end the stream in, a little bit. I got some shit I got to sort out. I got to get whatever rest I can get. But if you guys have any more questions about my trip and how it's been going so far and where it's headed, let me know. Angry Hank, Angry Hank, Angry Hank, Angry Hank, Angry Hank. Hey, Andrew. It's as the title suggests, man. I'm Hank Box, Hank Box, Hank Box. I'm in India, man. I'm here. I'm here. Get used to it. We're here. We steer you in the right direction. I'm trying to think of stuff. But I'm in the hotel room of the place I'm probably going to be staying for the next 2 weeks. Where I will be streaming for the next 2 weeks as well. This is going to be a little experiment, guys, and I'm sort of working on the fly here, but on the Marty McFly. What's the matter, Marty? Chicken. Nobody calls me chicken, boss. Um, but yeah, I'm here. I'm in India. I'm gonna try to get these streams out regularly as I can. Sorry I've been gone for the last couple days. I've literally been on an airplane. I'm on a plane. Do. I can't complain. Do. I'm on a plane. And again, dude, I'm not feeling tired at all because I've actually taken quite a few naps while on said airplane trips. So yeah, I'm actually feeling pretty spirited. Is it a vacation? Yes. Yeah, I'd say it is, but it's also visiting my friend's family who are, somewhat influential people and, trying to make a good impression and have a good rep with my friend's family pretty much. Great Scott! Hey, Marty! The DeLorean! 98 miles per hour! 88 miles per hour! No diddy, no diddy. Idaho box. No diddy. God, I gotta get rid of that Idaho emoji, don't I? I really gotta get rid of that. You should do some IRL walking streams through India nightlife. Yeah, yeah. I'll pull a Giuliano. Yeah, guys, fucking weird, dude. Like, I'm here in fucking Hyderabad. Oh my god, this junkie just stole my fucking wallet, dude. Ah, shit, dude. Fucking. No, I don't want to eat your street food, dude. Fucking get off my dick, dude. Come on. Oh shit, dude. This homeless guy's walking up to me, dude. You want a cigarette, dude? Fucking weird, dude. Yeah. I think my trip might get cut short if I do that, but I'll try I'll try to document the nightlife. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if my health and safety are on the line. Idaho box. Jesus Christ. No. No. I got to get rid of them. All right. Well, I didn't know that was Idaho. You don't like him. Uh the problem is he didn't like me for the most part. It wasn't that I didn't like him. I mean, there were times that he got on my nerves, but it seemed like he genuinely didn't respect me. So I think it was more on his end than it was on mine. But it is what it is. A lot of bonds form and then they break apart. You know. So oh, that's probably gonna wrap it up. I mean, if you guys want, I can give you 15 more minutes. I gotta sort of prep though, and try to get some shut eye while I can, because if not, I'm probably gonna feel really drowsy tomorrow. But yeah, I'm here. It feels good, man. It was a long series of flights. Okay, now I'm feeling tired to get here. Oh shit. So I gotta shower up. I gotta get my clothes prepped for tomorrow. I gotta, be ready for the day ahead. I don't even know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know. This is a big ass theme park, so who knows what they got fucking planned for me on my first day here. We'll see though. We will see. It's gonna be some crazy shit. I know that much. Contender series is probably happening right now. So, guys, tune into Contender series. I think it's Contender series right now. So yeah, tune into that. Probably gonna be some nasty ass finishes and some great fights. Maybe I'll look at some highlights before I head to bed. But W stream says Andrew. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I should probably cut this stream short. Being real. I'll actually. If Andrew saying, does the theme park have a roller coaster? Oh yes, it has roller coasters. It has all sorts of attractions. Tons of crazy shit, and I'll probably record a bunch of it. So, at least I hope to. So, stay tuned for that. I plan to post some of my fun little memories from this trip on my live streams and hopefully eventually in a travel vlog. Or this is like the death of me, like fucking Chris McCandless. we'll see. We'll see what happens. This could either be the best days of my life or the absolute worst days of my life, and there is no in between. So yeah, fruit. That freaking fruit, man. All right. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Hank the Tank is signing off. It is I, Hank the Tank. You have been the Troopers and Grinders.